Yeah, just ate a slice of pizza at Joe's Pizza too, not for nothing. But Joe's is legendary in New York. It's got all the biggest famous movie stars and shit eat here. And the funny thing is, they got my picture on the wall. Because the fucking cook one time asked me when I had big arms. He was like, let me get a picture, let me get a picture. I haven't been here in years, and now they got it on the wall in there. It's pretty exciting for me, because not for nothing. But I mean, like Leonardo DiCaprio and people like that are all on the walls in there, and now my fucking Momo mug is on there.
In a world full of expectations, where time is of great concern, humanity will search for answers, and one man will find the power.
Yo, who's the loser now?
You are.
Whoa!
Welcome to Ramblin Freak TV show. What's going on, guys? I figure you might like that little video I just played. I like to start things off, with a little fun, always. Before I get into something, I just want to show something to Steve Bleckman. Maybe some of you guys from the 90s remember this. Steve Bleckman, check this out. Look at that, huh? Okay, look at that. Amino fuel. Check it out. Okay? This is an old bottle. There's nothing in here. Okay? I saved it from the 9/8 show quarters in there. But regardless, that's amino fuel. They don't make that stuff anymore. Remember Rip Fuel? Oh. And I know what Steve Bleckman's saying. He's saying, I'm the one that invented that, and Andro Fuel and all this. This is great stuff. I used to take this all the time. Amino fuel, man. Love it. Love it. Bet you didn't think a bottle of that still existed. Well, I mean, at least, the tub anyway, there's nothing in there. Alright, I just wanted to get into something really fast because, wait, let me show you the Momo Mafia shirt. Yeah, baby. Yeah, the Momo Mafia coming at you. Yeah. Come on, I gotta do a little promotion. Just give it some down. Alright, listen. I showed you my legs in a previous Ramblin Freak show, and a lot of people freaking out about that. They didn't think like my legs were that good. I didn't realize that I'm 57 years old, I still got legs like that, and well, obviously I do. And the fact that I'm not on TRT, and everybody wants to know why am I not on TRT? Well, it's very, very easy for me to explain. I'm gonna show you right now why I'm not on TRT. All right, there you go. You see that? That's my benefits, because my benefits don't pay for it no more. All right, I get Fidelis, and they don't pay for and here in New York anyway, they don't pay for testosterone replacement, and I'm not gonna pay for that shit out of my pocket. First of all, second of all, because this shit's like like $200. I remember I went to the drugstore, right? And what was it? It was like a compound pharmacy. And I went there, and I wanted to like get Anadrol or some stuff, and they were telling me, oh yeah, that's like $6,000. And I'm like, what? I told them, you fucking crazy? I used to get that shit on the street for less than $100. I would sell that, and I would, But anyway, which is true, back in the day, back in the 90s, we were getting like testosterones and everything for like $12, $8, stuff like that. I mean, and this was 10cc real shit. So you can imagine, and for me to pay like almost $200 or $250 for a bottle of testosterone, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. So either my benefits pay. I'm not going on the street. All that test 400 and all that shit. It's just some dude who's making that shit in his basement. I just gotta wait till I can get up to Scuttle. I got a family. See, you young guys. I'm a broke bitch. I'm not gonna freaking hide about that. I don't care. I'm happy because the reason I'm broke is I take care of my family. You young guys, you don't have family. Wait till you have kids, and your kids are older. Buy a little kid a toy. It's easy. When your kids are older, oh my own. Yeah, I know. Some of you young parents are sitting there saying, yeah, but diapers are expensive, so is formula. Well, had the wife fucking breastfeed. There you go, you cut down on the formula. But, no, you know, having your kids is expensive, especially when kids want, like, Gucci bags and all that shit, and, you know, they're going to college, you know, they forget about it. It's like, you know, and my kids are older, so, and I take care of everybody in the family, not just them, so it's a long story. But anyway, I'm over here squinting if you see it through the eyes, because I have an eye injury. That's where I went, and I get these fucking bright lights. They're absolutely killing me. They're like assassinating me right now. That's why I always wear sunglasses. I've told a lot of you this a million times. I can't see, you know, even with sunglasses on. That light's too bright. I'm gonna have to move that. But so anyway, you know, so I just figured, you know, I'm not gonna buy stuff off the street, guys. It's too much money today. It's crazy. Back when I was younger, the testosterone was affordable. It's not affordable no more. Who the hell wants to freaking spend that kind of money? You know, and I was getting American stuff, which was steroids. It's not around no more. You know, it's not happening. So I'm not going to pay all this money for just to get a little TRT. I don't need it. You know, I mean, I don't want to be huge anyway. I just want to. Let me tell you something. What just happened to Rich Piana and what just happened to Dallas McCarver, I can tell you this much. Okay. Good thing I was arrested. Because I was on a friggin', I was on a bad track, bro. I had only been doing steroids for 5 years, and I'm gonna tell you something. I was taking a lot of stuff to the point I put 100 pounds on, and I you know, at 5'6", which is not no height. I'm not breaking no height records. At 5'6" tall, I was 275 pounds. You know, and I wasn't fat. I'm not fat now. I wasn't fat then. So I'm just saying, you know, it's not good. I was having trouble breathing. By now, I probably would have been in trouble. You know, I might have had a liver the size of a football. As a matter of fact, I know some people, some of my friends, you know, we've had the discussion about the big bellies and everything on these bodybuilders today. And, of course, you know, they're all doing, you know, insulin, you know, they're friggin'... Their spleen and their friggin' their pancreas is probably the size of football, but also with all the growth hormone, the acromegaly, and all that stuff. I guarantee you that also is the liver. The liver is really, really big. I think anyway. One of my friends brought that up, and I thought, man, that's a really good point. You know what I mean? The liver is like the size of a football. It's not good. It's not good. My mind probably was bad when I was, you know, because I was blasting stuff. I mean, I was taking, you name it, I was taking it. I was taking everything, you know, and I was taking, you know, Anadrol, D-Bol, you know, I mean, I was taking Sten. I love Sten. I don't think they even make it anymore. So a lot of guys didn't like it. I did. I loved it a lot. I was taking all kinds of stuff, you know, and I mean, I was taking a bottle of Ganabol a week, which was, you know, 50 cc's. That's equipoise. For some of you people know what I'm talking about. It's a Dominican equipoise. I was taking, you know, anabolics. I was taking Russian D-Bol. I was taking metanabol, which is Polish D-Bol. You know, whatever I felt like. I had it like that, you know. You know, I was taking up to 6,000 milligrams a test, you know. I didn't take growth hormone. Never took growth hormone. Never did insulin. I would never fuck with that shit. You gotta be an idiot. For what? For what? It's not going to make you a pro bodybuilder. It's not good. And this shit will kill you. So I didn't take any of that stuff. But, you know, I mean, I like the androgens. I'm an androgen junkie. You know, I didn't like the DECA. You know, today, yeah, you know, today guys take Cabergoline, you know. Back then, I didn't even know what Cabergoline was, bro. I didn't take anything. I never took PCT. I never took any of that shit. Once in a blue moon, I would, you know, I would crack open a bottle because I had it like that. Of HCG, and I would, you know, stick it in maybe in the middle of a cycle. Maybe every 6 weeks I would throw a little bit of that in there. But when I stopped, you know, you're sitting in jail. You know, you can't get nothing when you're like that. But you know, so looking back on all the shit that's around today, test 400, test 600, you know, blend of this, blend of that. I mean, I tried Tren. Oh my God, I had the real Parabon. I had real Parabon. That's how we found out when I was robbed, because one of the things I was robbed had real Parabon. When I found out that some guy, you know, was selling that shit. I know who robbed me. Anyway, so, if my benefits ain't going to pay for it, I'm not getting it. I mean, and right now my benefits ain't paying for nothing. They're going to have to pay for new eyeballs because that light is right in my eyes. So I'm going to throw a little video out here for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Watch this video. When I come back, that light will no longer be making me sit here and squint with sunglasses on. I'm squinting. It's pretty bad. All right? We'll be back after this. So this is King Buffet, and this is from the story I told in Generation Iron, where I had to go to the bathroom after eating Chinese food, and I went out behind my car was parked by the dumpster, and I went to take a fucking swab right behind the fucking dumpster, and before you know it, the fucking rats started jumping through my pants. I was so scared because I was afraid to pull my pants up because I didn't want to catch a rat right on my gagoots, From underneath and started jumping through right here. I was right here like this. And when I pulled my pants down, they came out from underneath, and they were jumping. They were jumping right through my pants. Right here is a spot that was all tracks. This was all alive. For every leaf you see, there was a rat. There was thousands of it. They were running into the rock wall. They were everywhere. I fucking hate rats. Maybe I was eating a rat that night. Maybe that's why. That would make them cannibals. Listen, what I was talking about before with the steroids and everything, and I just think it's time for bodybuilding to start making its athletes have regular physicals. And even if they're yearly, or I think they should be every 6 months, to be honest with you, because that bodybuilders are going to be using illegal chemicals and hormones and dangerous chemicals. And I'm not against that, bro. So simmer down. I'm not telling you drug testing. It's a big difference, okay? But I think that I do believe that you need to have a physical. All right, and have blood work done. So maybe if something like that would have happened, they would have. I mean, look at Dallas McCarver falling down, fainting and stuff on stage. I mean, there was so many signals there was something wrong. The guy doing interviews talking about how he had constant cough. He had this like, during the interviews and stuff. And then he's saying he has trouble breathing at times. And I mean, all these signals. Maybe if they put like mandatory physicals, okay, where you have to have a clean bill of health in order to compete in bodybuilding, these guys would get caught. And you can't just go to your own doctor or some prescription writing. You have to go to a doctor that's maybe like, an NPC, IFBB doctor, okay? They got to have a few doctors in states and stuff or somewhere. You got to be able to go to, because your own doctor will fucking write you up anything you want. I just feel that there has to be some sort of medical clearance. If there was, maybe Dallas McCarver might have gotten, they would have said, hey, look, you're not, dude, on the outside you look like you're healthy, but you're not healthy, bro. You got a lot of problems. We can't pass you. Because in all sports, you have to pass a mandatory physical, okay? You have to pass a mandatory physical. And I really think that they got to, if they put this down, and obviously they got to pay for it too. You don't pay for your own physical, so there has to be some sort of benefits that you get. That comes with being a bodybuilder. There has to be some sort of plus with being a pro body, because right now I can't find any plus. And the more chemicals guys use, they go out to the Kuwait and they come back and they're just mega jacked. It isn't because I don't want to hear that. Oh, well, we get to rest and we get to eat more food and all this other horse shit. And that's bullshit, bro. You motherfuckers don't do shit. Most of the time, these guys don't work a normal job. They make sure they sleep, and then they eat, and then they time it so that they can sleep again, and then they eat again, and then they go train 2 times a day, and they come back, and they take another little nap, and have their sleepy time tea, and then they eat again, and give me a break, okay? It's not like you live some fucking rough life already. All right? You're not working fucking regular job. You gotta go 9 to 5. Most of you I'm talking about now, especially pros. And these guys, they come out and, now all of a sudden, they fucking put on like 50 pounds out there. Give me a break, Come on. We know what it is. It's not, don't insult me. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with taking steroids. But come on, guys. In my opinion, anyway. But, these guys, you gotta start getting the liver checked up, the kidneys, and heart. It's too ironic. There's too many people dying of liver, kidneys, and heart in this sport. I know that there's been a lot of talk, well, but there's no show me the bodies and all that shit. But the thing is, if Dallas McCarver wasn't a pro bodybuilder, more than likely he'd be alive today. Okay? And if there was mandatory physicals and mandatory health clearance, more than likely he'd be alive. Okay? Because you don't die at 26 years old of old age. And you don't die of natural causes. Something caused that. Okay? Something caused him to die at a young age. Let's be honest. Alright? Let's be honest. And maybe if they had the physicals and they had some sort of medical package as a benefit of being a pro bodybuilder especially, then maybe it would clean up bodybuilding a little bit just by giving them some sort of medical package benefits and some sort of mandatory testing. And you can't make them pay for it. Now, come on, let's be realistic now. You know what I mean? Well, what do you get out of being an IFBB pro? What do you get out of being a pro? What do you get out of being a pro? I haven't figured out any benefit. Yeah, what do you get to write on your Facebook profile? IFBB Pro. Who gives a shit? Come on, let's be realistic here. All right? You want to start saving lives, you want to make this sport better, these guys should have to pass a physical in order to compete in the sport of bodybuilding. End the story. They should have blood work done and everything. Because maybe if you catch some guys and it's mandatory and they see, holy fuck, bro, your liver's totally fucking failing or your kidneys are totally failing. I can't pass you. Okay? Yeah, maybe the guy ain't going to be able to compete in that fucking show, but guess what? You might save his fucking life, and down the road he can compete. So let's be realistic. All right, enough of that rant. I could go on and on and on. I've made my point. I've talked about this a million times. Now let me tell you a funny story about a physical in my own case. You ready? All right, check this out. Stop fucking around, you fucking momo. Speaking of bodybuilders getting physicals, I gotta tell you this story, okay? I go to get this physical done, alright, for TRT, and it's a very famous doctor in New York. And he's gay. Not for nothing he's gay. He works with AIDS patients, but all the bodybuilders use him, okay? And he's not a prescription writer. It's a real deal doctor. He runs like an AIDS clinic and everything like that. So I go in there and, he tells me, take your pants down and stuff. I got to check you for hernia. This is a couple of years ago when I went for when I turned 50. I'm 57 now, so you do the math on that. But anyway, so he goes over there, and I'm a bodybuilder. And I was telling Dave Palumbo the story once, okay? He was laughing because, we all know the doctor. And, because I'm standing there and I'm fucking naked and, we're bodybuilders, say you shave. I'm fucking clean shaven, and you know what I'm talking about, boys. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm clean shaven, and he looks at my dick and he's cupping my balls and shit, and he's going, wow, you're very clean shaven. And I'm sitting there going, woo, man, that's like fucking inappropriate to say to me. You know what I mean? And then he tells me, okay, get up on the table. And, he goes behind me, and I'm naked now. He's going to stick the old finger, puts the glove on, and he stops. And his hand's got the glove on. And he's standing and he's telling me a fucking story. He's fucking, I'm fucking there naked, like bare ass and shit, and he's telling me a story. And his hand is on my fucking ass. Well, he's telling me a fucking story, like he's telling, he's talking about, how, this guy that he knows and is a bodybuilder and this and that, the other thing, he's telling me a story, So when he's done, he spreads my ass cheeks and he goes, oh, you're so clean back there. And the way he said that, I felt like a woman, like, being examined by like a creepy old man doctor, and it's getting his drills like, oh, your breasts are so nice, and that's, I felt it. I even said, oh, Christ, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't believe what he was saying to me. And, because, I'm shaving, bro. You know what I'm talking about, again. And I mean, and then he put his fucking finger up my ass. Now I'm fucking sitting there going, dude, you're fucking telling me I'm fucking clean? Like, do you realize what you're saying to me? I felt fucking violated, bro. I felt totally fucking violated. When he was done, he actually still talking to me. He takes his glove off. I swear to God, he pulls the glove off like this, and he pulls it off like that with his teeth. I'm not shitting you. Fucking swear to God. He didn't bite where the finger is. He pulled here, but still, his fucking hand was just up my ass. And he's telling me, oh, you're so clean back there. I felt violated because I know the guy's gay, and I know he's looking at me. And then he slaps me on the ass. He goes, "You're done." And he slaps my ass. And I'm thinking, holy fuck, dude, I just got fucking groped. And I'm like, bro, that was the most fucked up physical I ever had. Okay, because I know he's gay, and he definitely got his fucking thrills out of that. Because I'm laying there on my side, okay, naked with his hand up on my ass like this. While he's telling me, he's telling me that fucking story and shit. And then to tell me, "Oh, you're so clean back there." You know what I mean? Because, you got no hair. I'm sitting there going, holy fuck, bro. That's like really inappropriate, Especially what really pissed me off was he never called me after that. I'm just kidding. Simmer down. Simmer down with that, okay? But this is a very famous doctor that all the bodybuilders go to. And it really, really, dude, so speaking of physicals, I figured I'd tell you this story. You know what I mean? Stop fucking around. This is Gregg Valentino saying, hey, listen, thanks for being here. Okay, keep your eye on more Ramblin Freak coming, more Ramblin Freak TV shows coming up. I got a lot of things coming. I'm going to do some live stuff. I'll do a whole bunch of cool stuff. We're just getting started here. You got to give me a break, bro. I'm operating with a bullshit camera, white background, no fucking microphone, okay? So you got to give me a break, all right? Cut me a little fucking slack. I'll make it fun. Come here. I'm going to give you the truth. I'm going to talk about shit nobody else wants to talk about. And we'll maybe make you laugh a little bit. I'm fucking around. Alright, guys. Thanks for being here. Be good to your girl. Be good to your children. Make sure that your priorities are set straight. Earn a living. Okay? Earn a living. Personal training is not a living. It's a job. It's not a career. See, you got to constantly hustle, get new customers, and all that shit. Do the right thing by your family. Bodybuilding is just a sport. Bodybuilding comes behind your family. Your family comes first. Okay? Get your perspectives right. Get a job with a pension. Get a career with a pension. Difference between a job and a career. Okay? Get a fucking pension. Bust your ass now. Live the rest of your life like a champion. This is Gregg Valentino saying, stop fucking around. You're my momos. I love you all. You know the story.